On this episode of Quarantine, I'm going to show you how to do an activity called Found Poetry, and it's going to be an opportunity for you to create a poem out of text materials that you have around your house. So you can use a book from your shelf if you have one at home. Just make sure it's not a library book because we will be writing in it. Or you can use a copy of the newspaper, which I am going to use for this tutorial. I'm going to use yesterday's edition of the San Diego Union Tribune, which is perfect because there's lots of words. Every story is about COVID-19, and we're going to write a poem about the impacts of COVID-19 on our lives as students. All right, let's get started. So the first step is to look through your text and choose some words that you want to use in your poem. Pick some words that really stand out to you, and you're going to need to make sense from top to bottom. So I'm going to start here. You're going to draw a rectangle around the words you want to use. Okay, so now you can see I've drawn a box around the words I want to use. Social distancing. Stop and reflect on what will be the era of new plans and dreams. The next step in this process is to decorate the space around your found poem. So here's some examples. And if you don't feel like you're an artist or want to draw, you can do something as simple as lines, which is what I'm going to do. So take a look. So you're actually just going to draw some lines here to connect each of your words, and then you're going to fill the page with lines by going side by side and continuing this process until the rest of the page is just lines and only the words that you've chosen stand out. My design has kind of taken over the page here, but if you look closely, you can still see the words that I found to make new meaning in all that's going on. And I'm actually just going to use a little bit of color to highlight those. And here are some examples of final found poems. And I love the idea that you can just find words and make new meaning in everything that's going on. So I can't wait to hear the poems that you find.